Hi guys, so it seems Boris Johnson is going nowhere, but a rearranging of the deck chairs on the Titanic instead will take place. According to some reports, the Prime Minister is considering a cabinet reshuffle. Following the dismal local election results for the Conservatives, Mr Johnson is expected to change his top team before the summer recess, which is expected on the 21st of July. The Tories lost nearly 500 seats in England, Scotland and Wales, with Partygate and the cost of living crisis cited by most politicians as the key issues on the doorstep. A lot of number crunching has been going on too, and it looks likely that if the results of the local elections were repeated in a general, then the Tories would lose their House of Commons majority. Johnson admitted that his party had had a bad week, but tried to put a positive spin on the results, saying that there were remarkable gains in some parts of the country. Many Tory MPs have placed the blame of these losses squarely on Boris Johnson's shoulders, and one senior Tory MP, Sir Roger Gale, said that it was time for Johnson to go, although Gale has been calling for him to leave for some time. The focus for the Tories in the short term will be the Queen's speech, and they will be hoping that this will give the party a bit of a boost, as they will make promises to repair the economy, deal with the NHS backlog, and say that they will do more to resolve the immigration issue. While Labour had a pretty good night, they didn't pick up seats in places they had really hoped to. The North. The red wall remains quite blue, and now they have another headache, the so-called Beergate scandal, and it's becoming a distraction for Keir Starmer. But not just from the Tory-backed press, but even from within his own party. Diane Abbott, a Corbyn supporter, has said that Starmer should reconsider his position as leader. Probably the biggest winners were the Lib Dems, who continue to break down the blue wall in the south of England. Many former Tory voters switched to the Liberals because of their disgust over Tory mismanagement and Boris Johnson's lies. Going forward, an electoral pact between Labour and the Lib Dems could be extremely concerning for the Tories. So Johnson will likely hold on. The results were disastrous in Scotland and in the south of England, but his MPs are not yet in any significant way calling for his head. A reshuffle would be an attempt to reboot his government, but with inflation expected to hit 10% this year, and the fact that the cost of living crisis is driving more and more people into deprivation, unless the Tories provide real support for ordinary people and Boris Johnson cleans up his act, the Conservatives could be in real trouble real soon. If Johnson feels threatened, he may put possible rivals in unglamorous roles. He may also attempt to keep his critics close to him by putting them into senior positions. Either way, the reshuffle will do little to change the public's view of the government and Boris Johnson in particular. Let me know in the comment section, guys, what you think about all of this. As always, your comments are greatly appreciated. Thanks a lot.